My side of the car, my dad and I are going to the zoo. We've tried to get to the zoo before, but we never get there. Something always happens. One day when we were supposed to go to the zoo, my mom tripped over a toy fire engine. So she went to the hospital instead of the zoo. Another day when we were supposed to go to the zoo, my dog, Pasha, got lost. So we spent the day looking for him instead of going to the zoo. Another day when we were supposed to go to the zoo, my grandparents showed up for a surprise visit, and we don't like the zoo. And they don't like the zoo. So we went to the museum instead of the zoo. Today, we're finally going to the zoo. Nothing can stop us. Not a broken foot, or lost dog, or a surprise visit. Not even an escaped tiger. Because if you don't go to the zoo today, I don't think we would ever get there. The monkeys and giraffes and elephants and polar bears have waited a long time to see us. We're finally on our way. We're having the best time ever. Until my dad says to me, "Sadie, it's raining." I look out my window and say to him, "No, it's not." Then he says it again, "Sadie, it's raining. We can't go to the zoo." So I look out my window again and say, "It's not raining on my side of the car." My dad keeps driving. After a few minutes, he says, "Sadie, is it raining on your side of the car yet?" I look out my window and the sun is shining on my side of the car. People are putting on their sunglasses and heading to zoos all over the world on my side of the car. My dad keeps driving. After he drives a little longer, he says, "Sadie, it's pouring on my side of the car. I think by now it must be at least drizzling on your side of the car." So I look out my window again. One drop has fallen on my side of the car. It might not even be a whole drop. It looks more like half a drop. The huge field of sunflowers we're driving by won't even notice half a drop. So I tell him, "It's not raining on my side of the car. People on my side of the car are waiting, are watering their lawns." After we pass two stop signs and drive up a big hill, my dad says, "Sadie, what about now? It's raining so hard on my side of the car that the windshield wipers are exhausted. Is it even sprinkling on my side of the car yet?" The rain from his side of the car made a puddle that splashed my side of the car, so I can't see all the people. Now I know are there walking their dog or riding their bikes or eating ice cream. I tell him, "No, it's not. It's still not raining on my side of the car." He keeps driving. The roads on his side of the car looks more like rivers than roads. So I decided to look for roads on my side of the car because the zoo is on my side of the car. After an extra long trip, we finally get to the zoo. We're here, said my dad. I get out and walked over to his side of the car. What do you think? He asked. I think it's raining really hard on your side of the car, and I don't want you to get wet, I say. We should come back to the zoo another day. Okay, says my dad. So do I. After a big turn on a hill and some boring, just plain roads, my dad says, Sadie, I was wondering if it's raining on your side of the car because it stopped raining on my side of the car. Off we go. We're going to the zoo. At last.